I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
If there is such a thing as emotional abuse, Jada Pinkett is allegedly the queen of it. Your favorite movie star, who also happens to be her spouse, is the victim.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start I'm standing in my house.
Rumors of a relationship between Jada and the late West Coast artist Tupac Shakur have persisted for more than 3 decades. Over the years, the Gotham actress has continuously refuted these allegations, adamant that their friendship was entirely platonic. However, Smith has said that he is uneasy around Pac. He was Tupac, the man who created the mythology. Then lately, the actress was accused of displaying extreme disrespect by posting a throwback video of her and Tupac lip-syncing for a Throwback Thursday moment, despite Will Smith jeopardizing his career by punching comedian Chris Rock while protecting his wife Jada. The 52-year-old honoree published the video as a sneak peek for her upcoming biography, which will include stories about her late friend and rapper Tupac Shakur. Up until the How Do You Want It? Rappers slang in September 1996. At the age of 25, the two were alleged to have been close friends since high school. The Red Table Talk post wrote about the day she, Shakur, and Smith crossed paths in a brief extract from her new memoir, Worthy, which she shared on Instagram. The Nutty Professor actress posted a video of herself and Shakur dancing to her husband's 1988 Grammy-winning song, Parents Just Don't Understand, which he had written and performed with DJ Jazzy Jeff and The Fresh Prince. The Fresh Prince and I would not have become close friends in a million years, according to Jada. I never in a million years imagined that the destiny of 3 people would be so entwined. The cute lip-sync video served as a concrete reminder of Pac and I's last encounter as young children, she continued. During our junior year of high school, Pac and I lip-synced the Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince song, Parents Just Don't Understand. Who would have imagined? Hair is part of the original video of Pac and myself doing a bad job at lip-syncing, Parents Just Don't Understand, the talk show host later added. Jada and Tupac attended the Baltimore School for the Arts in Maryland as teenagers before they became well-known celebrities. In the 2017 biopic, All Eyes on Me, played by Demetrius Chip Jr. as the California love rapper and Kat Graham as Jada Pinkett Smith, their tight friendship is highlighted. In a 2015 interview with Howard Stern, the Girls Trip star remarked, I never in my life met a person like Pac, before raving over his magnetism. She has spoken highly of the late rapper throughout the years. She made it clear that their friendship never progressed into romance. When 2 young individuals have intense affections for one another, yet there is absolutely no connection physically between them, as was the case with him and me too. Despite Will Smith publicly admitting he was concerned his wife might pick Pac over him, millions of fans think the frequent mention of Tupac's name is completely disrespectful to him. This was used by online users to troll Jada. She and Tupac may have been more than just pals, some people have said, while others have said that Will Smith is now fighting against a deceased person. On Jada's Instagram photo, a person remarked, someone said Will is competing with a ghost, in reference to this. Other Twitter users criticized her, writing that Jada Pinkett Smith should just dump Will Smith and wed the Coachella Tupac hologram. One more person commented, something about Jada Pinkett Smith posting that Tupac Instagram video feels so vicious and crazy. Jada and Pac, who had been close friends since high school, drifted away before coming back together on the comedy A Different World in a 1993 episode where she was a regular and he made a cameo. Later, she also made an appearance in the music videos for his rap singles Temptations and Keep Ya Head Up. According to rumors, Jada also created the lyrics and idea for Tupac's California Love before she left the project. According to allegations from People magazine, Jada also paid Tupac's $100,000 bail when he was accused of assault in 1995. Tupac actually mentioned that Jada was his heart and would be his lifetime companion in an interview that same year. The actress later recalled that Tupac was one of her closest friends and felt like a brother following his terrible death in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in September 1996. It's ironic that Jada rarely discusses Will Smith in the same way that she does Tupac. The actress recently disclosed her troubled past as a drug dealer and her close friendship with the late rapper. Jada said in a previous interview with SiriusXM's Sway in the Morning that Tupac was a heroin dealer when she first met him. Shaker, though, was regrettably descending even farther into that hazardous world as she was rising out of it. Contrary to popular belief, their friendship was founded on survival and mutual support rather than romance. In her words, it was about survival, and it's always been about survival between us, and holding each other down in ways that he and I could hold each other down. Jada regrettably acknowledged that, in contrast to her expectations, Tupac was never saved in the same way that she was. Her biopic, All Eyes on Me, which she claimed was a misconception of her connection with the late rapper, has been widely criticized in the public as a result of the devastating revelation. These disclosures make it abundantly evident that Jada and Tupac had a complex relationship that, regrettably, still affects a lot of people today. Jada's husband, Will Smith, admitted in his autobiography that he was envious of the late rapper's bond with Jada back in 2021. "At the start of our relationship, their connection tormented my mind," he remarked. "They were never intimate, but he was Pac and I was me." Their devotion to one another is renowned. Will and Jada began dating in 1995, and they got married the following year. Since then, they have stayed together and have a son named Jaden and a daughter named Willow. Smith's anxiety, though, wasn't a sudden development. Jada revealed in a 2015 interview with Howard Stern that she and Pac even attempted to have a sexual relationship, but it didn't work out. "I used to be like, just kiss me. Let's see how this goes," she recalled. "And believe me when I say that we both experienced the most repulsive kiss. I can only say that the greater power just did not desire it." Smith described in his book how he was envious of the late rapper's fearless fervor and militant morals and frequently likened it to a circumstance in which he was powerless to resist his abusive father. Additionally, the actor compared Tupac to Harry, who did oppose their father, writing, "He triggered the notion of myself as a coward. I was ragingly jealous of him because I despised the fact that I wasn't what he was in the world. I wanted Jada to have that kind of gaze onto me." The Oscar winner went on to say that he felt Jada's assurance could benefit him because of his envy. "If she had chosen me over Tupac," he declared, "there was no way I could be a coward. Rarely have I felt more supported. Tupac and I shared a room on several occasions, but I never spoke to him. I couldn't be friends with Pac because of the way Jada adored him. I was too young," the actor continued. Over the years, despite the Aladdin star going out of his way to try to pamper her, including hitting and abusing people in public, netizens have always felt that Jada doesn't really respect Smith the way she is supposed to. In a comedy spectacular that was live-streamed across the world more than a year after Chris Rock was slapped on stage at the Academy Awards, Will Smith and his wife were made fun of by Chris Rock, who joked that he enjoyed watching the actor get beat up in his most recent movie. "And I'm watching Emancipation right now just to see him get beat up." Rock claimed he had been watching the slavery drama Emancipation on Netflix live from the Hippodrome Theater in Baltimore solely to witness Smith get clapped, cheered, and applauded. "Hit him again, and you missed a spot." After Rock made a joke about the looks of his wife, Jada, at the Oscars in March 2022, Smith stormed onto the stage and smacked Rock across the face. The star of The King Richard went back to his seat in the audience and subsequently won Best Actor. Prior to accusing Smith of selective indignation at the conclusion of his hour-long presentation, Rock had remained largely mute about the event. The comedian claimed that Jada was to blame for the hostility between the trio, in part because she demanded a boycott of the Oscars in 2016 while Rock served as host. The Gotham alum claimed she was protesting the omission of black actors like Will Smith and other nominees. At the Oscars that year and again last year, Rock, who is also black, made jokes about the actress. "She kicks it off. I completed it," Rock declared. The stand-up comedian also brought up the Smiths' reported marital issues. In 2020, Jada admitted to having an engagement, as she put it. Rock declared, "I didn't have any entanglements. He was hurt by her far more than I was by him." The day after slapping his old pal, Smith apologized to Rock and the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, the body that bestows the Oscars. For 10 years, the Academy forbade the Men in Black actor from attending the Oscars. Smith has done a lot for Jada and, in the eyes of many admirers, deserves better. The King Richard actor watched Jada in a different world, and he knew he had to meet her. In a 2018 Red Table Talk episode, he said, "I knew there was something in our energy that would be magic." The actor even went to a filming of A Different World in an attempt to court the young star, but instead met Sherry Zampino, an actress turned reality TV star who would later become the actor's first wife. Smith and Jada didn't first cross paths until Jada appeared in an audition for the part of Smith's girlfriend on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1994. Smith was head over heels in love with the Menace à Society actress, despite the fact that she didn't land the part. On an episode of Red Table Talk in 2018, he stated, "I had a realization I wasn't with the person I was supposed to be with. I was crying and laughing out loud in a bathroom stall, and I knew Jada was the woman I was supposed to be with." After Smith and Sherry Zampino, with whom he shares a son named Trey Smith, divorced amicably in 1995, they began a committed relationship. He remembers asking her, "Are you seeing anybody?" Smith responded when she answered, "No, cool, you're seeing me now." They got married in Baltimore within 2 years, had their first child, Jaden Smith, who is now an actor and rapper, in 1998, and their daughter, Willow, who is currently a singer and actress, in 2000. Things began to go apart in 2011 after a reasonably calm decade and a half of creating movies and raising their kids. Smith hosted a 3-day celebration in Santa Fe, New Mexico, to celebrate Jada's 40th birthday. It apparently took him 3 years to organize, and during that time, the actor made a documentary on the family of his wife and invited Mary J. Blige to sing following a meal that featured a 20-foot-long archway covered in pictures of Jada. The actress insisted he postpone the rest of the weekend because she found the party to be the most disgusting display of ego I have ever seen in my life. Smith allegedly told his wife, I retire from trying to make you happy. Following the argument, I've given up. You go to you, and I'll do me. The pair insisted they did not want a divorce, but Smith claimed they required some separation time. Smith, who spoke about the incident in a trailer for the 2021 docuseries, is believed to have been under stress throughout this time. What you've come to understand is Will Smith, the alien annihilating NC, bigger-than-life movie star, is largely a construction, he added. A carefully crafted and honed character designed to protect myself, to hide myself from the world, to hide the coward. In response, Jada addressed accusations that she and her husband were having an open relationship on Facebook in 2013. Here's how I'll amend my statement, she said. Will and I both have the freedom to act however we like since we have faith in one another. This does not imply that our relationship is amicable. This indicates that we have an adult. The two frequently used ambiguous and fluid language to discuss their marriage. They don't perceive themselves as married, Smith stated in a 2018 episode of Tidal's Rap Radar podcast. We refer to ourselves as life partners because we have reached the realization that we are literally with someone for the rest of our lives, he said. Nothing that she could possibly do would jeopardize our connection. The actor did, however, ultimately admit that they chose monogamy for the majority of their partnership in a 2021 GQ cover story. However, they were no longer considering monogamy to be the only ideal relationship. Later that year, the Men in Black actor was questioned by Oprah Winfrey about his connection with Jada. He said to the multi-billionaire presenter of the talk show, I think the trouble that people have and difficulty in discussing it is that people just think in terms of, he said, people are trying to put something on it. What are Will and Jada doing with other people? Will and Jada don't exactly sit around doing nothing. Will and Jada are undertaking a spiritual quest to purge our hearts of their toxic, unloving elements. And no matter what, we're doing it together in this lifetime. The drama with the entanglement came next. Will Ford offered his family something that kept them together later. However, many people continue to wonder when Jada will stop putting her husband in uncomfortable situations. Time will only tell. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like and comments. Also subscribe our channel for more videos.